Good morning, welcome to Breakfast with John Kay and Sally Nugent.
Hello, here are your headlines at 6 o'clock and the hunt.
Now let's go to John with more of this morning's news. A woman who is hoping to become the very first person with a stoma to swim the channel is more than halfway there.
Good luck, Jill. Well, not that she can watch the telly right now.
No, maybe not. But she's halfway there. She's in French waters. Great.
Channel.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Very good.
It's 6:10. Matt's at the water as well. Good morning.
And let's have a look at this morning's newspapers, front pages. And we're going to show you an incredible picture now. Have you ever lost touch with anyone?
Yes.
Yes, I imagine you've lost
deliberately.
Touch with quite a few people. It's a great story in the papers today about two friends who've been reunited after 40 years apart. This is Bernard Duff, who is now 93, and his friend Barbara Godden, who knew each other when they were 14. Now, Bernard went to the library and began reading a book about Britain at war. Barbara had written a note in the first page of that book. He read it and realised, that's Barbara I knew when I was 14. And found a way to get who'd written the note and found a way to get back in touch. The pair from Scunthorpe in Lincolnshire lost contact 40 years ago. They got back in touch after Bernard contacted the local paper. Barbara said, my first reaction was, oh, it's Bernard.
Does she go on?
No, I think they're now really good friends.
Good,
Nice.
I'm delighted to hear it. It's so nice to hear a story like that where it's like old-fashioned note in a book rather than just like an internet search.
Yes.
Good story here in the Times this morning. Research by the University College of London and universities in Japan as well, looking at how important it is to have a hobby.
Oh, OK.
A hobby?
Several.
OK, well, it says that 80% of over 65s in the UK have a hobby, and they're generally happier as a result. But in Denmark, it's...
Can it be watching television?
Yes, or walking the dog. 96% of people in Denmark have a hobby.
Yes, I bet they do.
They're more hobby-minded. Italy, it's only 51%. But anyway, it said it doesn't matter how old you are, what your retirement status is, what your gender is. If you've got a hobby, you are happier and healthier. And this encourages all of us to do it.
Do you have a hobby?
Driving my children to and from various events is my hobby.
Part-time taxi driver.
I can, yes, taxi driver, exactly.
It actually says, I've read a little bit about that, and it says the hobbies that are better for you are the ones that don't involve just sitting down. So you're going to need to find a hobby that involves moving. Like...
I'm all right. I did the news belt earlier, standing up, so I'm good today.
The standing up news, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That's our new hobby.
It's 6:20. Now, we will get an important update for you this morning on the UK jobs market when the latest figures on wage growth and unemployment are released.
These are very important numbers. Ben has got more on it, and Ben, there's been suggestions.
6:23, and in less than a week now, most residential roads in Wales will get a speed limit of 20 miles an hour.
First Minister Mark Drakeford says the new law will save lives, pointing to Spain, where the change led to a fall in road deaths. But critics have raised concerns about the cost of the scheme. Wales political editor Gareth Lewis has this report.
And we'll be following that in the weeks to come.
Coming up here on Breakfast...
That will be interesting. In a couple of minutes' time, we're going to catch up with a lady called Mina, who you might have seen on the programme on Sunday. She was caught up in the earthquake in Morocco. We'll get the latest from her.
But now it's time to get the news, the travel and the weather where you are.